Hi there, I'm Tim Hughes, head of LandHawk. Good to see you all again. I want to show you two things you can use LandHawk for very quickly if you're an environmental consultant or maybe even an ecologist. So very quickly, I'm going to show you how you can assess impact of a land parcel, environmental impact, and also how you can create very quick and simple environmental constraints plans within the platform. So I've already prepared some data here. As you can see, I've got a list of environmental constraints data, some historic ones, and also the land registry boundaries as well. If I click on this boundary here, you can see it highlights the outline here, so you know which one you're looking at. And in our information panel, if you scroll down, you can see the site constraints that lie and intersect with this site. If you have a look at all the constraints, you can see that it tells us there's a flood zone 3 on this site, and it's 8% impacting this site. And you can see that visually as well on here. And you can see we also report back on a number of other constraints in here as well. Okay, so that's a way how you can very quickly see the impact and environmental impact on a land parcel that you might be interested in or appraising. From here, you can then start to create your maps. So if I click the map export button down here in the bottom left-hand side, it brings up a nice simple window where you can add the title. So I'm just going to put end map in here, and I'll put test project in here. Obviously you can put whatever you want in there, and you can put whoever's the author is and whoever checks your maps and does quality assurance. You can customize your maps by adding your logos. So I'll add a LandHawk logo in here and also an iDocs logo. And I'm going to change the map scale to about 50,000, 1 to 50,000 for this particular demonstration. Just move me out of the way. As you can see, you now have your environmental constraints map, which shows all your layers in here. If you find one of your layers is hidden and you want to bring it to the top, in the active layers list over here, you can actually change the hierarchy by dragging and dropping these layers. You can also turn these on and off in here as well if there's one that you've decided you don't want to show. You then get a choice of base maps. I'm going to use the grayscale aerial imagery because it shows off the data layers really well. But you can choose OS mapping in here as well. I can now export my map. I can wait a few seconds. That will export. And I can open that one up. And as you can see now on my screen, I now have my nice PDF map showing all my environmental constraints. If I scroll down, I have our logos in here, and you have things like the date, the author, the scale, a nice scale bar in here as well. So standardized maps that you can produce really quickly. You can produce these maps with any of our data layers within the platform, and you can create as many as you like. I hope you enjoyed that one. I'll speak to you soon.